Welcome. Message from the streets. Today's topic, very simple topic. The topic for today is respect, and I'm gonna expound on different aspects of this respect. First of all, self-respect is necessary for an individual to respect others. If you don't have no self-respect, it's a good possibility that you don't respect others. And when I'm talking about others, when you are disrespectful to your parents, elders, neighbors, people in your community, your family, your friends, that's not a sign that you're bad or you're tough or anything. That's a sign of the lack of respect for self. And in this culture, being disrespectful has become a badge of honor when actually it's a disgrace to yourself, what you supposed to be aspiring to be, and it's also a hindrance from getting you to the next level. A lot of people have lost opportunities in life just because they couldn't respect themselves, so they respected their employer. So they disrespected, the people in positions at their schools, and their whole life was flipped upside down. And most of the time, when people are disrespectful, they always have the nerve to attempt to say it's because of this or because of that. It's never because of them. And this is what disrespect does. It blinds a person. It hinders them from seeing the reality of their own actions that have contributed to their debased state of being. So I said I was going to speak on different levels of respect, and some people are not going to be happy about this. I brought up in the neighborhoods, in the hoods, in the communities with so-called African Americans, so-called black people, on different levels, experiencing different types of things. And what I noticed is that so-called black people, including myself at one time, thought it was, a good thing to have people to be afraid of me. And I'm saying that because a lot of so-called blacks, they think that they are respected because other people of other nationalities are afraid of them. What I learned about this from my studies is that a lot of times people, they flip out, and people, don't address them. They just like chill because they want them to chill. It's not because they respect you. They just want you to shut up. And a lot of so-called blacks, we got this idea that being hostile, aggressive, being violent is the way to give respect. That is a falsehood, and this is playing right into the hands of your enemy. Because when you feed this particular aspect of your character, that particular aspect attempts to take on your personality or take control of your actual being. In reality, that particular aspect is a falsehood that has been manifested and generated by your own ideas. Having people afraid of you, where I come from, it can get you killed. See what I'm saying? It can get you dealt with. Having people to respect you, that's a whole different aspect. I know some people, because they're in their lower self with their little child like mine, they don't care if people respect them or not. That's cool too. But for those that know what respect represents as a part of our character, this is for you. When people respect you, they're not going to talk to you crazy. They're not going to cross certain lines with you. They're going to look at you on a certain type of aspect, and they're going to respect you. And not because you're going to beat them up, because you're going to do this or you're going to do that. They can respect you because you respect yourself. Most people that are disrespected in this world, a lot of times, in certain instances, it's because they disrespect themselves. Let's take in a so-called black community. I knew some real strong men and women that were, about that life. Before all the guns and stuff came to play, they was warriors. But as they got older and they fell victims to substance abuse, vices, they started to disrespect themselves, and then other people in the community started to disrespect them as well. They go get cleaned up, they got their respect back. They go back into their vices, and those same people disrespecting them again, flunking them, carrying them, disrespecting them. All because they disrespected themselves. And I'm bringing this message so so-called black people can start looking at the bigger picture. We are disrespecting ourselves. We're disrespecting our community. We're disrespecting our ancestors when we demonstrate the way that we demonstrate. We don't have to use violence. Man, we got abilities mentally, spiritually, intelligently to get out or make things happen in certain types of ways without being violent. We can be a little bit stern, but we don't have to be violent. We don't have to pull the Jonah every time. We don't have to put hands on people every time. Because if you have to do that, that means that you're in an animalistic state of your mind. See what I'm saying? And you lost control. And when you lose control, what happens? People get hurt. You get hurt. People go to jail. People get killed. So it's about control and respecting yourself. Respect yourself to the point where as though that you identify when you're getting angry, and you identify what's attempting to make you angry, and you look at the pendulum and you slow it down and see what's really going on. Don't swing with the pendulum. Neutralize it and see the reality of what's going on. A lot of times we get in these situations, we are in a state of grand illusion. All types of spells and things are being cast, because we walk every day in the midst of wizards, warlocks, witches, sorcerers, magicians. And y'all probably say, man, this dude tripping, woo, 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 woo. But you got to realize what a wizard and a warlock and a sorcerer and a witch is. They cast spells on people. And people cast spells with their energy, with their frequency. And their frequency, when you start to mimic their frequency, the spell has been cast on you. The spell has been cast on me. See, when we neutralize what's going on and we rise above it and say, you know what? It's cool, Chief. Have a good day. Excuse me, man. My pops told me kill him with kindness. I never comprehended it, but I do identify with the frequency and the energy behind kindness, and love can overcome the darkness and the distortion of ignorance. Ladies and gentlemen, gone over my time. Respect is king in a lot of situations. It's up there, man. It's very necessary in our operation as spiritual beings having a human experience. Have a blessed day on purpose, with purpose. Remember, life is all purpose, and self-improvement is a way of life. And how did that come about? By practice. Keep on practicing. We may regress, but regress to progress. Don't progress to regress. Peace.